2004, the Boston Celtics drafted Al Jefferson with the first round pick in the 2004 NBA draft. Coming out of high school, Al was the #1 center in the country, averaging almost 40 points per game. Jefferson was also one of the last high school players to go straight to the NBA. After getting drafted by the Boston Celtics, he would not have the best, rookie year. He only averaged 6 points, 4.4 rebounds, and just 0.3 assists. Boston's career did not last long because him and several others were in the trade for Kevin Garnett to the Minnesota Timberwolves, where big men absolutely shine. Kevin Love, Cat, all the other big guys. If you go to Minnesota and you're a big guy, you always play well. And that's what absolutely Al Jefferson did. He averaged 21 points, 11 rebounds, and 1.6 assists. But unfortunately, in Al's third season with the Timberwolves, he suffered an ACL injury, and this would end his career with Minnesota. So in 2010, free agency came around, and he decided to team up one of the best point guards / shooting guards in the league at Utah, Derrick Williams. Did not last long because Al Jefferson at the time had a great duo in the New Jersey Nets Utah right after this season. In his first season in Utah, he had a double-double, played all 82 games, and potential show full signs of recovery from his injury. But him and Derrick Williams, they did not make a good big man / point guard combo. But right after that season, Darren left to go to sign with the New Jersey Nets at the time. We never really got to see his full potential in Utah. And if you just look at Al Jefferson's career, it just ended too quickly. You'll be surprised why he never made an All-Star. In my eyes, he was like a future Hall of Famer. Because in the NBA, anybody can get in the Hall of Fame. And take the time just to look at his stats, numbers. He's been up there with the best of centers at the time, and the way the game was played back in those days. And unfortunately, was only able to make one playoff appearance with the Utah Jazz. Without Jefferson's numbers and consistency, and with 2013 free agency coming up, Al signed a 3-year deal and $40 million contract with Charlotte. And he earned every dime, penny, and nickel. He averaged 21 points, 11 boards, and took a Charlotte Hornets team to a playoff appearance who would get swept by the Miami Heat. And not just any typical Miami Heat team. I'm talking about the LeBron Miami Heat through that 2010 to 2014 Miami Heat. He was the only superstar or rather big star on the team, so he had no help. And if you go back on that Charlotte Hornet team and look at their roster, you wouldn't know any of those players. And at the end of that series, he started dealing with injuries, and he had a foot injury that would eventually hurt him in the long term as his professional career. Over the next 2 seasons, we can slowly see his career decreasing as his points will drop, rebounds, and all that. He will even become a role player, even a backup. And he only played 42 games in his next 2 seasons with them also. Also in his third season in Charlotte, he tore his meniscus for the third time in his whole basketball career. After Charlotte, he got traded to the Indiana Pacers, and his career was never the same. He was slower, tried to lose weight like he did his rookie year to get better, but that didn't work. And also, the game was changing very much. Big men started moving out towards the paint, from the paint, but at least. And he did not have a good shooting game. He wasn't a very good defensive player. And they would just chew him up in the pick and roll game constantly over and over like someone's grandma or grandpa. I don't think he can adjust because Joel Embiid, one of the top centers who was recently MVP of this season, past season right here, hit 66 threes. His second year in the league, he only played half games due to injury. And that's why I think Al Jefferson retired, because he couldn't adjust to the new style of play. Because he's really a traditional big man, he just couldn't adjust to the style they're playing nowadays. Yeah, so that's why I think he retired from the NBA at such an early age, such as 33, because he couldn't adjust his skill sets to today's NBA. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is Double D, and I'm out till next time. Peace.